You guys, we have an amazing live for you today. Everything that is going on with Kody and Robyn, their divorce drama, it is getting crazier and crazier behind the scenes. There's a lot that we're going to discuss today. You guys, let's just get into it.
Maybe he's jealous that we co-parented. Now you see what it's like, buddy, and it sucks.
Oh, my voice will be heard. I will no longer be silent.
I felt like a good piece of meat.
Could you believe that? I was like, sorry, I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
Welcome to IQ Live. We have a lot to discuss, a lot to challenge, and a lot to analyze. And we're going to do it all together. We're reading your comments, we're taking your calls, discussing this as a group. So are you guys ready? Let's get into it. Whoa, you guys, Sister Wife season is here. Thank you so much for joining. Holy moly. The news just keeps coming, you guys. It just keeps coming with Kody and Robyn. And you know what? Rightfully so. How many of us saw the writing on the wall long ago? There is so much that we're going to go over today. Not only the new reporting from a different source, from a different organization that's coming out saying things are not looking good for this couple. Not only that, we're going to go through old interview footage that is so relevant to what's going on today. All the reasons that Robyn is probably out, we have to discuss that as well. But first, good morning, everyone. Good morning. By the way, just to let you know, you are not on my main channel. This is a new channel, so just make sure and check to see if you're subscribed. If not, subscribe to this new channel. This is IQ Live, not IQ, where all we do is go live. I wanted a special channel dedicated to just all of our lives, just to kiki, talk. And I want to let you know, like, memberships are now on the channel. I see you guys. We have to start over though. Like, we had a whole bunch of emojis before. Hopefully we'll get some of these again. But thank you guys for joining. Hold on. We got Heather. Thank you for being a new member. Like, we have memberships here, which is awesome. So the more members we have, the more emojis that we'll have. Right now it's a little barren, but hopefully we can get that going. So, okay, let's just get into it, right? There is a lot to go over. Power couple, it looks like they're divorcing. There is not only multiple sources reporting on this from multiple outlets, you guys. We just were talking about the source with the U.S. Sun, who seems to, the Sun has had some pretty credible sources over the years, like the reporting that came out about Janelle separating, Christine separating, Mary going her separate way. What happened a few weeks later? That's exactly what happened. Divorce. So that's what the U.S. Sun was reporting. We went over that in the last video. Today, there's new reporting out, you guys. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Let's just get into it. Wait, hold on. Let me go up. That just, Tiffany said, maybe I'm missing this. Maybe this is from a different conversation. This source said they were told that from their realtor. You know what? I feel like I'm getting into your conversation midway, and I thought that was a one-off comment. Okay, let's just get into this. We have a lot to go over, okay? Here we go. A source with US Weekly has reported that Kody and Robyn, they're drifting apart, you guys. I wonder why. Like, we haven't seen the writing on the wall in forever. Let's keep going. There's some juicy tidbits in here that we need to go over. Okay. Robyn may be Kody's last wife standing, but it looks like it's about to change. Well, doesn't that correlate? All of these things are being corroborated by different sources. Some other sources saying they're definitely divorcing, and that's the whole reason that they sold the house. That's the whole reason they sold the house, you guys. Okay. They've put their flagship home on the market, and the whispers are that it's because Robyn wants out. So not Kody. This is being initiated by Robyn. She wants out. Interesting, right, guys? It seemed like Robyn was going to be like the forever wife. Remember? Do you remember when she was bragging? Before we keep going, I just want to refresh everyone's mind. remember Robyn, she she was the last wife standing. Do you guys remember this?
The wife left standing. That's what Cody calls me, the wife left standing. The wife that stuck it out or something. I don't remember what he says, but
Look at her smirk. Remember this back in the day? She was so proud of herself. She was the benevolent wife. I was the wife left standing, the wife that, stuck it out. That's what he calls me, the wife left standing. I mean, I don't really remember, even though I do remember. Remember when she was being all coy with this? Do you guys remember this? She was so giddy and happy. So giddy and so happy about her being the wife left standing. Interesting, right? Well, I guess not any longer. Let's get back to the reporting, okay? So now the wife that was left standing wants out. So interesting. All right, let's keep going. Oh, let me go this. So you can have the full screen. She wants out. Things between Kody and Robyn haven't been the same since Mary, Janelle, and Christine left him. I wonder why. You guys go ahead and start thinking about reasons why things probably went downhill after the OG3 left. Because we're going to be covering that. We're going to be discussing that a little bit later. So go ahead and get your ideas out and I will pick them out because we're going to be discussing that. So just think about it because I have some ideas and I want you guys to add to it. All right. Robyn and Kody argue about small things that shouldn't matter. And they butt heads often. Isn't that interesting? Remember, her soulmate, the one that was put on this earth to be with her and vice versa, the power couple themselves or powerless couple, however you guys want to say it, are butting heads often and bickering about small things. Doesn't that remind you, you guys? Isn't this eerily similar to Janelle fighting with Kody, to Christine fighting with Kody? Remember, Kody would want to escape and get away from it all, and it was like paradise at Robyn's house? Isn't that interesting? How things really, what is it? The more things change, the more they stay the same. So interesting. Wait, Bronzed Empress says, I still think this is their drama. Okay, so you think that this is just like contrived? Bronze, is that what you're saying? I mean, interesting thought. I mean, we can't discount that. Interesting. Oh my gosh, Renee, I think you're onto something. Renee said, I want to see the court filing. Could be Robyn found an older, richer guy with one foot on the peel. Shaking my head. She's a gold digger. Wow. That is an interesting theory. Interesting theory. Could Cassandra said running late, but made it. We're so glad to have you guys here on the live, and we love our replay watchers too. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. They've basically drifted apart. This is not the life Robyn envisioned. All the signs are there. A split is inevitable. So we have sources saying a split's coming. We have sources saying a divorce is coming. This source is basically saying they're going to divorce too. All so very fascinating. Here we go. This I found very interesting, and I feel like it's a little nugget into what exactly is going on, okay? Robyn doesn't want drama with Kody, but instead wants to enjoy her kids and grandkids and live life peacefully. Because you know what, you guys? Obviously, things are not peaceful in that household right now. I can't even imagine the chaos. Can we just, you know what? Celtic Moon, thank you for becoming a member, part of the IQ Secret Sister Wives Society. Remember, because we're not doing lives on the other channel, this is where we're going to be doing our Secret Sister Wives Society. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Right now, we can't do a lot of love in the chat, but if you guys could, because we don't have many members right now, but put some love in the chat. Put some IQ love in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay. Things are not peaceful in the household right now. There is no way. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate the love. I feel the love. I really appreciate it. Okay. Things are not peaceful in the household, you guys. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Do you know what I feel like? Let me go back to this because I think it's important. Let me find. Now I got to go back because I just thought of this. This is, dang it. Where was it where he was acting absolutely insane? Let's go. Nope, nope, nope. It's not there. It's when he's having an absolute fit on Janelle. Where is it? Because that basically him being so angry reminds me so much of, is that it? No. No. Dang it. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave it. But anyway, you remember him storming off with Janelle. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of, I bet that's how it was in the household. Him just being angry all the time. Okay. So let's just go over some of the reasons that Robyn would want out. Actually, should we do that yet? Before we do that, before we do all the reasons that Robyn wanted out, I want to go back in time. There were some old interviews that Robyn did, you guys, that I think is so relevant to today. Okay. That's what we're going to go over. That's what we're going to talk about right now. Because I find this fascinating. I feel like everything. Mima, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being part of the IQ channel bestie. Thank you so much, Mima. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you for being my channel bestie. I love it. Thank you so much. Put some love in the chat for Mima. Good to have you, girl. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. There is so much that's relevant to what's going on now and how Robyn was thinking. I don't think her mindset has changed much since this time. So I pulled up some old clips for us to go over together. That is so interesting. Robyn was talking about her future in the past. I think this was last year when the wives started to jump ship. So listen to this.
It's a weird thing to say, and it's a weird thing to admit. It's a hard thing to admit, but right now, like, I'm trying to sort of find my future, if that makes any sense.
Sorry. Last year, she was trying to find her future. And now it seems like she has some direction. It's going to go back to this, what the source is reporting. Her future, what she wants to do the most, and it has nothing to do with Cody. It's to enjoy her kids, enjoy her grandkids, and live life peacefully. And in order to do that, you cut the cancer. That's what you do. Darlene, thank you. Thank you for being a member here. Darlene, welcome back to the IQ Live now instead of the IQ channel. Darlene is part of the IQ Sister Wives, the Secret Sister Wives Society. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you for joining. Yes. So that is what she wants to do. And you know what? You cut the cancer out. You cut Cody out. That's how it happens. All right. So she said that, but she said more. She said even more. Let's just go over this. She talked about her future, and she was talking about her future then, what she was thinking about. Let's listen to this. And then there's one other one that I want to go to.
It's weird because, like, all these years with the family, I had a future in my mind. I saw it every night as I fell asleep. I was always focused on being out on our property together, and I could see us all out there in my mind. And
the porch dream.
Now I don't know what my future is.
Well, she didn't know what her future is, but I'm going to go back to this again. She does now. Without Cody, she wants to cut the cancer out. Her future is she wants to enjoy her kids and grandkids and live peacefully. So there's one other one that I found so interesting and so relevant to everything that's going on now. All right, let me grab that. Let me grab it. And it is this one. I feel like this is a huge motivating factor. It was then and it still is now. And we're going to go over why in a second, but listen to Robyn talk about this from the past that's very relevant to what's going on now.
My biggest thing right now, the only thing that kind of keeps me going is my kids.
You saw her get emotional there. Where is it? It's right. Uh-oh. Where is it? Right. You can see her lips starting to quiver there. She's trying to keep it together. But that's all that she's really worried about is her kids. So I feel like there's a big motivating factor here, possibly to do with her kids, which let's just go back to this. This is where I need to go. Why would Robyn want out? Everything that she just said, you guys, that she was thinking about, contemplating last year, I feel is relevant to now. All the reasons why she's probably thinking now is time to go. Okay. So let's just go over some of the reasons that I think. And then I want to add, because if I miss something, obviously, you guys, we're good as a collective. So I want to know what you guys think. There's probably a lot more reasons than one, but here were the reasons that I came up with why Robyn wants out. These are my theories. So some of them might be a little bit off kilter, but whatever. Here we go. Okay. We're going from worst, or actually the least to most, in my opinion, of the reason. But here we go. Number 5 is the environment for her kids. I would not be surprised, you guys, if Robyn, because as much as she said that she loved Cody, I can totally see her. I don't think that she would want an environment where her kids, remember how Christine was saying how things were just really, really bad with the arguing, and her kids had to witness that, and it really did scar them. If they really are, if when I say they, if Cody and Robyn are really arguing and bickering about just nonsense all the time, that is not a good environment for her children. And I don't think that she would want her children to be around that. So that might be a motivating factor to where she's saying, you know what, like, I don't want my kids around this. This is not good for them either. And I want out. That, I think, is reason number 5, but one of the lesser reasons, okay? That's my opinion. Okay, so number 4. I don't think, especially since they're bickering all the time, I've always thought, and I know a lot of you guys have too, I feel like their bond was basically built on hate and more like venting. Like, he could go to her and vent about the other wives, and she would be like, come here, dear. You know what? I'm not like that. That's not me. Like, we're good. I feel like there was a lot of hate bonding going on with them. And if you don't have that to bond over, once the other wives are gone and you can't complain about them and you can't compare the other wives to her, oh my gosh, Robyn, you're so amazing and you're so great because of A, B, and C. Well, now it's Robyn telling you need to spend more time with the children. Now it's Robyn telling you that you need to, I don't know, pick up after yourself, buy more purple curtains. I have no idea, but it's only them at that point. It's not them against the world. It's now them against each other. And Cody is never satisfied. He's going to have to pick on someone at some point. So I really think that a lot of their bonding, exactly, Peach. Peach said it. Wait, let me go back up. Peach said they no longer have scapegoats. Exactly. They really don't. So I feel like that is a big, big reason. All right. So here's another reason that I think. It's no longer thrilling. It's not as thrilling as it was before. It's not like Cody sneaking over to her house and like, well, he's supposed to spend time with Mary, or he's supposed to spend time with Christine, and now he's over at Robyn's, or always pining. Maybe he's probably with the other wives and he's like, I wish I could be with you. He's probably texting her. Remember when Christine would always be like, you're always on your phone when you're at my house? I wouldn't be surprised if he was texting Robyn like, oh my gosh, I wish I was there. I missed the way that you put pepper on my eggs, or whatever he didn't like. I forgot, pepper or salt, whatever. Like, you don't have that type of romantic, like forbidden fruit type of temptation. That's not there anymore because, dude, that is your sole and only wife. I don't think it's as exciting. I really don't. Just my opinion. That's what I think. Mima said, Cody went colorblind. Cody went colorblind from all the purple, and now Robyn can't impress him with a home brothel. Oh my God. Mima, you and your feisty self. Love it. Celtic Moon said, the reason she's leaving is because the money has dried up. Well, listen, we are only on number 3. Okay. Just wait for number 2 and 1. Okay. So here's also what I think. There we go, Celtic. Money and assets. It's going to be interesting because I think Robyn is really thinking Cody is he's the sinking ship right now. I need to be thinking about myself. I need to be thinking about my children, and the money and assets are gone right now. We don't have the wives. We don't have Mary's income, Christine's income, Janelle's income, and then all of their side hustles. We don't have that anymore. And Cody is probably the least lucrative out of all of them. So I need money. And not only that, remember Janelle said in the season preview, I'm getting my lawyer involved. We already know that Janelle and and Mary put a lot of their money into their McMansion house, right? So how much assets do they really have after that? I don't know. But Robyn could totally be self-interested here. I mean, listen, these are two very self-interested parties. Robyn and Cody basically feel the same way. There's nothing worse than poverty. And Cody is, out of the five, I would say the most poverty stricken at this point, in my opinion. And you'll see why in a second, which leads me to number one. I think this is just my theory, you guys. I think that Robyn is really thinking it would be more lucrative if she left Cody. And do you understand why? Like, if Sister Wives is really ramping down, then where is Cody's money power? Where would it be? Like, the other three wives could have their own spinoffs. They already have their own businesses, and they're getting a lot of support from the public because they did leave Cody. And I wonder if Robyn is thinking, the best way for me to like do my own thing, to start my own social media, to do my own business is not to be with him, but to be with myself. And maybe I'll start to get kudos. Maybe people will start supporting me if I leave. I feel like Robyn is also jumping ship because it would be more lucrative for her and her kids. Just my opinion. I want to know what you guys have to say. What other reasons do you think that Robyn wants out? If there is anything in the chat, let me know. Have you guys been thinking about it? Okay, Lori E said they've got Sark. True. Their company. Very true. So it's going to be interesting to see if that disbands, right? That is going to be super interesting to see if that disbands. I don't know. Amazing Grace says Robyn will stay. She can't support herself. But would she, if she left, would she have a good community out there? I don't know if she created a company like the other wives. I just don't know. Okay, so with that being said, there is still so much that we have to go over, you guys. First, let's just go back to this because this was an important part. Let me see. Where was it? I think it was here. I think it was here. This. Robyn doesn't want drama with Cody, but she wants to enjoy her kids and grandkids peacefully. Where's the one with them fighting? Is it here? This one. Robyn and Cody argue about small things that shouldn't matter, and they butt heads often. So let's just go back because it's so interesting with the timing of the show. It's hard to put timelines together of what happened when, but all of this is really coinciding. Remember when Debbie came from Devil Cody. In my mind, I'm mixing two things together, and I said Debbie. Okay. So do you remember when Cody was like, I just want to be the devil they think I am? Remember when he started to have all those dark thoughts and he was going berserk? We need to get into that a little bit because this is very fascinating to me. Let's just look at this. This was Cody back in the day talking about deep temptations, him being a complete butthole. This is interesting. Him being a woman hater. Listen to what he said last year.
Walk away from women movement, and it's about angry men who have been left. And I think that might have been a touch of poison because I got angry. So I'm going around to Robyn and to Janelle, and they feel like I'm a woman hater.
All right. So it wasn't that long ago. I mean, we could say Janelle, but Janelle is finally rid of Cody, so we don't even have to talk about that. But even Robyn was saying, oh my gosh, this man is so bitter. We're arguing all the time. He is a woman hater. He's making things very difficult for me. Very difficult. But there's more. Wait, there's more.
Struggling with my own benevolence. I just want to be a.
I want to grow horns right now so bad. I want to say mean things. I want to be a jackass. Be the ass she said I was.
Well, he's doing a damn good job. He's doing a great job because he still is being the asshole. He's completely butting heads with Robyn, and it seems like this is recent. This source reporting is recent. So they've been arguing, you guys. Can you imagine? Well, you know what? I need to do a poll because I want to know if you feel bad for Robyn for what she's going through right now. That's what I want to do. Hold on. I do need to do a good old poll. Hold on. Let's grab this. I want to know what you guys do. You feel bad for Robyn right now? That is going to be the poll. I really want to know. I want to keep it up for a little while. Hold on. Poll. You know we love a good poll. Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad for Robyn's current situation? Yes or no. There we go. Poll is up. I actually really want to know what you guys have to say about this. Hold on. Poll. There we go. There's the poll. Do you feel bad for Robyn's current situation? I would really love to know. The poll is up. I'm going to leave that up for a little while as we keep going into this because there's a lot that we still have to go over. Okay. So while that's going, okay, so Cody's talking about being just a complete jerk, a complete butthole, which he can be. And let's talk about his deep temptations. Do you guys think that his deep temptations went anywhere? Listen to Cody talking about his deep temptations.
You talk about a gremlin. I got a gremlin inside of me, Nathan.
I mean, the deepest temptations I've had in my whole life was to sit down and stop trying to be good.
Deep temptations. I mean, be good to his children, be good to his wife. I feel like, I think we talked about this last year. I still feel like he's talking about just like cheating. It was really what I thought. Is that something that maybe he did? Is that part of the reason for the divorce that's coming, possibly, that people are reporting? Is it possible that he still wants more wives? And Robyn is like, hell no. Even though, of course, she wink, wink, really wants monogamy. I still don't know about that, you guys. I'm still calling BS on that, you guys. Okay. And let's talk about Cody being a wolf. Oh my gosh, there's 2 more clips that we got to go over. Cody being the wolf that he has to starve. Here we go.
There's this urge that I'm seriously fighting. It's like deep in me. It's ugly. It's sinister. And that's the wolf you want to starve.
Well, it doesn't look like, I mean, based on what Robyn's saying, there ain't no starving wolf right now. I mean, Cody is at his fiercest, at his most difficult. Darlene, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Hold on, let's get this ready. Let's see. What would be a fitting? Hell to the no, karma is real. Oh, you know what? I have the perfect I have the perfect super chat for that one. Hold on. Let me get it. You know what it is. I bet you guys know what it is.
I don't have a head wife in this family.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Classic. Thank you so much, Darlene, for being a member. Thank you for joining today. And yes, Darlene, hell to the no, karma is real. And that is in regards to the poll. Do you feel bad for Robyn's current situation? Darlene says, hell to the no. Let's see what you guys are saying. Is it also hell to the no right now? Okay. Whoa, we have 113 votes right now, and basically 90% of you feel the same way Darlene does. You guys are saying hell to the no. You do not feel bad for her. Okay, interesting. Thank you so much, Darlene. All right. So, oh gosh, yes, there is still one more. Still one more, you guys. And this one, I still wonder. I wonder if Robyn does leave, do you think Cody's going to start over? Because that's what he was thinking about last year. Let's listen to this and discuss.
Okay. There's an urge to just
there's real
break it all.
There's real
Break it all and start again somewhere else.
He wants to break it all off and start somewhere else. Did he sabotage the relationship? Is that why he was fighting with Robyn here? Is that why he was arguing about small things and pushing her and butting heads often? Is that what he was subconsciously trying? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Where is it? Is that what he was trying to do? Is break it off? Wanting her to leave? Remember that weird doctrine, which I shouldn't say weird doctrine. The doctrine from his religion that's like, he can't leave. His wives can leave, but he can't. Was that his way also pushing Robyn out the door? Because he didn't want to, do you know what I mean? He didn't want to Um, why can't I talk? He didn't want to leave, but he wanted Robyn to. I feel like Cody loves Robyn so much though. I don't think that he would want to force her out unless he found someone else. Would he? I mean, he's like, there's so much going on with this man. All of his wives leaving, and then tragedy strikes. I wonder if he just completely lost it even more. He could have gone down an even deeper hole than what we saw him, that hole of darkness last year. Who knows what is happening with this man? But I cannot imagine living with this man behind closed doors. I just can't. I absolutely can't. Oh, we got new members. Hold on. We got 49ers. Thank you so much. 49ers, thank you for being part of our Secret Sister Wife Society over here. And Tracy, thank you so much for being part of our Secret Sister Wife Society over here. We really appreciate it. We're growing, you guys. We're growing. We don't have as many emojis as we did before. We have to keep getting new members. Like the more members we have, the more emojis we'll have. But hopefully we can get there eventually. Okay. That I found so interesting. He wants to possibly start over, right? I just want to listen to that again because I think it's so important. I feel like this is probably what he's thinking right now.
Okay. There's an urge to just
There's real
break it off.
discouragement. There's real
Break it off and
discouragement.
start again somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to, you know what? Gosh, these are some of the best polls ever. Okay. I'm going to close this with 144 votes. 90% of you say that you do not feel bad for Robyn. Hold on. Poll result. 90% of you don't feel bad for Robyn. Wow. That is kind of a landslide. There we go. Okay. I need to do another poll because I really want to know if this is true. If in fact this is true, and that's what we're going off of, right? If it's true that they really are going to be divorcing or are headed to divorce or they're finalizing the paperwork, do you think Cody will remarry? And will it be actually okay, so I want to say yes, monogamy. Well, actually, let's do no. No. Yes, monogamy. Or yes, polygamy. Again. That's what I want to know. There we go. Okay, I'm starting the poll. This is actually a fascinating one. Okay. Do you think, oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. When I say, do you think remarry? I'm talking about Cody. Sorry. Do you think that Cody will remarry? Hold on. Let me just put that on the thing. That was really dumb. Yeah. Do you think Cody will remarry? That's what it's supposed to be. Cody will remarry. The answers are, or the options are no, yes, he will, and it'll be monogamous, or no, or yes, he will, but it'll be polygamy. That's what I want to know. Will this man remarry? What do you think it's? Oh, right now it's really tied. It's really tied with almost 100 votes. It's tied. See, that's going to be a huge conversation starter because that is fascinating to me. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, Rocky says somebody young and naive. Oh, Polly said he'll hire someone. Penny Lang said, who would he marry now? I wonder if he would be a stain in, because I still don't know. I know he was questioning his religion. I don't know. Hopefully when we watch season 19, we'll see where he is. Like if he's still with the AUB, if he's not, if he just went to Mormonism, like what he's thinking. That would be interesting. I wonder if in the AUB, if he's like, has a stain there, if mothers and families wouldn't want him to choose another wife because it was such a failure. Do you know what I mean? That would be super interesting. Okay, let me just check. I'm so fascinated with this poll. Let me just see. It's still so tied. Okay, I'm leaving that up for a while, you guys. A while. Poll is open. Do you think Cody's going to remarry? Okay, so there's still, while that poll is up, there's still more that we have to go into. Let me see. Oh, this one was really interesting. This one was really interesting. Listen to this. It's so interesting. I wonder if Robyn saw this and then did it. You'll see what I mean in a second. When I saw this, I was like, wait a second. This is so weird. Okay, listen to Cody last year talk about being an ogre and how it's relevant today. This kind of blew my mind. Listen to this.
I'm still sore. I'm tender emotionally from a divorce. This would be the time that I would wish that my wife would look me in the eyes and say, I support you. Sure, I've been an ogre, but I love you and I support you. I understand what you're going through.
Okay. This is the part. Hold on.
You. Sure, I've been an ogre, but I love you and I support.
No. Sorry. It's back a little bit. Hold
This
on.
would be the time that I would wish that my wife would look me in the eyes and say, I support you. Sure, I've been.
Okay, so when he's having his temper tantrum and he's being a complete ogre, he wants his wife to look him in the eyes and say, I support you. Well, do you guys remember the preview for the first? Let me take the poll down first. The poll is still up, but remember the storyline. Remember Robyn's storyline. Let me just find it. Hold on. Let me find it. Where is she doing that? We'll just watch the whole storyline.
This
Okay, here we
season
go.
on Sister Wives. This was not the way it was supposed to go.
What did I do to deserve this? What did I do wrong? Such a teenage drama.
I feel like the idiot that got left behind. I'm having a hard time feeling like losing respect for you.
Robyn, I can't even get it straight with you right now.
Sorry. There's a point where I couldn't find it. Sorry. I was backstage. I was trying to find the clip. There's a clip, there's footage here somewhere where she's like grabbing his face, and it's out here when they're in their backyard, and she's grabbing his face and she is looking him in the eye. So it's so funny. I wonder if she either heard him say that and is doing that, or she just subconsciously did it. But once again, that's the woman of his dreams. That's why he's doing it. So I found that kind of fascinating. Okay. So let me see. Wow, you guys, this is so fascinating. Do you know it's still split with almost 150 votes? It is still split. I'm talking about the poll. The poll, do you think that Cody will remarry? It is split between basically a third of us thinking, no, he won't. A third of us thinking, yes, but he's going to do monogamy. And a third of us thinking, yes, he is going to remarry, but it's polygamy. So, yes, I'm going to keep it up. Ooh, we got a new member. Cheryl Silverstone Kuhn. Thank you for joining our Secret Sister Wife Society. Thank you. You guys put some love in the chat for Cheryl. We are slowly but surely building, and I absolutely love it. Okay, let me go back to... Yes, the second trailer does that. Yes, we still need to go over that, by the way. Okay, so Bunny said Cooter. Cooter will look to get married again. He needs to be babied by women. Always. Yeah, right? That is true. Look at his transportation choices since 2009. Wait, did he buy another sports car recently? Is he on the prowl getting a sports car again kind of look? I would love to know. Didn't he just give up that old sports car? Are you telling me that he was like gonna be a family man and then recently he bought a car that's a sports car again? That would be interesting. Okay. Let me see. Okay. It's not that deep. Said she could always rebrand herself as the spiritual diviner. I mean, yeah, very true. It very well could be. That is kind of funny. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm still going to keep the poll up because I find it fascinating how close it is. So, you guys, if you haven't voted, please vote in the poll. Do you think Cody's going to remarry? No. Yes, it's going to be polygamy, or yes, it's going to be monogamy. Phone lines are open, you guys, and I see you guys back here. It seems like you guys have a lot to say. Okay, so if you guys do want to call in and talk to the group, what are we saying, you guys? Here's how you do it, okay? Phone lines are open. There's a link in the chat. So here's what happens. When you click on the link in the chat, it's not like you're up here immediately. What's going to happen is it's going to take you, once you click on the link, to a backstage page that looks like this. Go ahead and put your display name, possibly right next to it, what you want to talk about, and then click the blue Enter Studio button, and then you're just put backstage. And you'll know that I'm coming to get you because I'll say, hey, I'm coming to get you. So let's see what our lovely, lovely folks, part of our little gang, want to talk about. Okay, so Tiffany, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hi, Tiffany. Thank you so much. I am coming to get you. Give me one second. Okay. Let me just make sure. Let me give 1 second. Okay. There we go. Hi, Tiffany.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi, thank you so much. Okay, so you are live now. Thank you so much for calling in, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say.
So you can hear me, correct?
Yes, very nicely, by the way.
Okay, great. So I saw online there was a woman who toured the house because I guess she is looking for like an investment property, possibly. And she said that she was told that the reason that they're moving is that they are moving closer to the city to a bigger home.
Oh.
Now she said
They're getting an even bigger home?
Yes, but here's the thing. The place where they purchased that is a very, very, very expensive location. So like the price per square foot's really high in their current home. So if they move closer to the city and out of the mountains, it's actually going to be cheaper per square foot. So they can get a bigger house for less money or the same amount of money, basically a cheaper square footage. So the realtor, I guess, told them that they could also buy the 2-acre lot that's adjacent to the property that they also own. It's not in the listing price, but apparently you can buy that also for 2 acres. That's like $244,000.
Wait, is that 2 acres? Is that supposed to be Coyote Pass? Like part of Coyote Pass?
No, it's actually part of their property. So they have their home and so many acres, and then they also purchased another plot that's separate. So it's not up for sale, but they said that if you purchase it, you can also purchase this other property for $244,000 more. So basically, probably what happened is they bought their home and then just a piece of property next door came available and Kody and Robyn probably bought it, would be my guess.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that is very fascinating. I'm surprised that the realtor would give that information out.
Yeah, me too.
Which is why I'm wondering if that's, I mean, I'm just skeptical, but who knows? Like I find
Right.
that
And this person is not saying that they're like an insider. They're literally just, repeating back what they heard. They were told that they had already put an offer in on a house and they were closing in October, closer to the city.
Closer to the are still going to be supposedly, possibly in Arizona.
In Arizona, yeah, closer to
And
the
a
city,
bigger
meaning like
house than what they
Scottsdale.
have.
Yes. And the city, if you live in that area, the city means Scottsdale.
Okay. Wow, that would be very fascinating.
And she actually like took pictures inside the home, like to verify like she was there. These are not listing photos. This was like she showed pictures. So I feel like, I feel like it's accurate, I guess. But she did say that Cody's clothes were in the closet on the left-hand side and Robyn's clothes were on the right-hand side. Said that she had like stacks and stacks and stacks of boxes of hats. Like super expensive hat boxes.
Oh, that's so weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That is fascinating. Okay, so we're gonna have to see because obviously more information is gonna come out. So we're gonna see what's actual reporting, what's not. But that's so cool, Tiffany. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for letting us know about that. That's kind of awesome.
And just on like another side note, personally, I feel like it's odd timing that the Sister Wives show is coming out and now they're doing like this propaganda of like Cody and Robyn are in having trouble in their relationship and they could possibly be headed for divorce. It's odd timing to me that is happening right as the premiere of Sister Wives is showing up. I feel like it's propaganda. I feel like it's hype for the show. That's just my 2
Yeah.
cents.
No, I've heard so many people say that too. And it could totally be the case. I mean, it totally could. You know, it's so interesting because I feel like the only thing is because I was trying to rack my brain, Tiffany, like before, I feel like you remember when there was the hype coming out about Christine leaving and Janelle leaving. Not
Yes.
necessarily Mary, but I'm pretty sure that even with Christine and Mary, or not Mary, sorry, with Christine and Janelle, it did happen, like, a few months before the season started, and then it was just timing-wise, it was, like it was so interesting to then watch the season.
Right,
So that's
absolutely.
one thing where it's like, I totally get it, but at the same time, it's happened before, and it actually was true, so I
That's
cannot
true.
wait to see. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was like, "No, that's totally true." I just feel like it's like 2 weeks before the premiere, and so now they're putting it out. I mean, it's like you're talking like this would have to be like the most coincidental timing ever.
True. That is true. Yeah, it's gonna but you know what's so interesting? Oh, well, you know what? That's another theory for another time. But yes, I agree. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for calling in, and thanks for all the valuable information. That was awesome. Okay, have a good one. You guys, please put some love in the chat for Tiffany. That was really cool. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Okay, the soup. Are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes,
Oh,
we can. Thank you for
well,
calling in.
yeah, well, shout out to you, Miss IQ. You have been doing the Lord's work for a long time on the Sister Wives.
Thank you.
Recap.
Thank you.
Yes. My
Thank you.
question, my question is,
Yes.
why do we think Cody and Robyn are headed for divorce?
Okay, so the reason that we think that they're headed for divorce is because there is source reporting from multiple like news outlets that are
Right.
saying so. And so am I saying that it's definite? No. But what I'm saying is my theory is here's the thing.
Okay.
That's how we learned about Christine. There were rumblings from both the US
The
I think it's the
Sun.
US Sun and US
Yeah.
Weekly. That's how it came
Yeah.
out. And the same thing with Mary, the same thing with Janelle. And their sources seem to say a lot of accurate things. So
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that it's definite, but I'm saying, the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior, and their sources have been pretty accurate in the past. And
Thus
then
far.
obviously they sold their house. So it's like,
Right.
it's very possible. Things are kind of adding up.
I'm
So
thinking,
it's
here's what
possible.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
is they might be wanting to pay off Coyote Pass, or
Mhm.
they're in financial, which I believe they've been in financial trouble. The
Mhm.
paychecks that used to go to from TLC, that used to go to Cody Brown's LLC, I
Mhm.
believe he dispersed that money amongst the wives. I don't think it's TLC is handing out the paychecks like that anymore.
Mm-mm.
So maybe I'm just speculating Cody and Robyn are selling their home because of
Mhm.
financial issues, maybe to pay off Coyote Pass. Do we know anything about Coyote Pass? Is it still something that him and Robyn are wanting to
Yeah.
build on,
Yeah.
or
No, that's a good question. Okay, so here is my 2 cents on the whole Coyote Pass thing. I think that that is part of the NDA with TLC. The
yeah, I do
reason that I
too.
say that, I think that it's gonna come out when we're watching season 19. When I say it, I'm talking about more information on Coyote Pass, because Mary was recently on an interview with someone, I don't remember who, because she's done a bunch of interviews recently, and they asked her about Coyote Pass, and she was like, "I can't discuss that. Like,
Okay.
I'm not at liberty to discuss that," which to me means the TLC NDA. It's probably a big storyline in season 19, and probably with Janelle saying, "Hey, I'm going to lawyer up."
Well, yeah.
I guarantee you that the house sale and definitely Coyote Pass, most of that money was paid for by the wives, and Janelle's not playing. She is not playing games with this man and this couple. And so, yeah, I do. I feel like part of that is going to be this. So
Well,
we're going to learn a
we will-
lot in season 19, girl.
It can't get here. It can't get here soon enough. It really
I
can't.
know. Well, yeah, I know. Like a week and a half away. Like we're almost there. We're almost
And one more
there.
thing. One more thing. The where Robyn is grabbing Cody's face in the second trailer.
Yes.
The first trailer looks like it's the same scene where she says something, and it doesn't make sense to me what she's trying to say. I feel like a word was left out. She says, "I feel like I'm losing or like she feels like she's losing respect for him, but something was left out." That looks like the same scene that we see in the second trailer where she grabs his face. It looks like he's, what does he say? He says,
For you.
I'm having a hard time figuring it out with you, Robyn.
Do you have time to watch it really quick with me?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's just watch it from the beginning. Hold on. It's not long. Give me 1 second.
Wives. This was not the way it was supposed to go.
What did I do to deserve this? What did I do wrong? Such a teenage drama.
I feel like the idiot that got left behind. I'm having a hard time feeling like losing respect for you.
Robyn, I can't even get it straight with you right now.
There we go. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, it feels like she left out a word. I'm having a hard time feeling like losing respect for you. That
Okay. Let me play that again. Let me play it again. This part you're saying. Okay.
Hard time feeling
Let me go back a little bit. Hold on.
I'm having a hard time feeling like losing respect for you.
That right there.
And let's shout out TLC and them shady cameramen for showing her sitting on that bench alone. Has she been sitting there since last season?
I know that was shady. That was really shady. Not only that, you know what else is shady? If you guys have seen the trail, the poster, how Kody and Robyn are in black and all the other wives are like in angelic white.
Oh,
That
I
was
haven't
shady as hell
noticed.
too.
Oh, they are. I've been watching 90 Days since it came on, and this show since season 1, and they are so shady. But
So
I do.
shady. You gotta love it.
I do. But I appreciate you letting me up. I will be continuing to watch and can't wait for your recaps. Probably
Oh,
what,
thank you
on
so
Mondays or
much.
Tuesdays? Do you do Mondays or
Yeah,
Tuesdays?
it's probably gonna be Mondays as always. We'll just keep the regular schedule. We'll probably
All
go
right.
live more than once too. Honestly, it'll be fun.
We'll probably have a lot to cover.
Yes,
right.
we
Thank
will.
you,
And I hope you
IQ.
call again. Thank you so much, the soup.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, have a good one. You guys, that was awesome. Please put some love in the chat for the soup. She was awesome. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me go. Yay. Yeah, Kathy, the soup. We love the soup. We love soup and we love the soup. Hold on. I want to go back. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go back there. I need to do that. Okay, there we go. And the soup is gone. Let's just go back. I want to see where we're at. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm looking at the poll still. If you guys didn't know, if you guys are coming in, the poll is up. Do you think that Cody's going to remarry? That's what that means. I didn't put it in the actual poll, but what I meant is, do you think that Cody's going to remarry? Do you know that it's still a tie? So that's going to be very interesting. We are all at a loss as far as if he's going to marry, and if he does marry, it's either going to be polygamy or monogamy. We are all bamboozled. We are gooped and gagged. We don't know which way this man is headed. we just don't know. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Bunny says, how the hell old are Sabin's kids now? 3, I'm assuming. I think her oldest 3 are over 18 by this point, right? Yeah, because Savannah is I forgot the young Aurora and Brianna. Okay, so Savannah is Brianna's age, and Savannah's in college. So I'm pretty sure her 3 are over the age of 18. I don't know the exact ages. And then Solomon and Ari are what, like between 10 and 12 or 8 and 12? I have no idea, but they're younger. Wow, this is fascinating. Okay, you guys, this is going to be absolutely insane. It's going to be interesting to see what is going on with this. And let me close the poll. I'm going to close it. I am going to close the poll because it's tied. This is the first time in IQ Live history that we've been so undecided on a poll. We don't know what the hell Cody's going to do. And I find that really interesting. Never has that happened. We don't know what this man is going to do. we just don't. So thank you for participating in that. That's kind of cool. Okay. You guys, I have a feeling that even more information is going to be trickling out about this, and we're just going to have to stay on top of it. We still have so much to go over. Stay tuned for this week. We're ramping up for this, you guys. We're ramping up. By the way, go to my community tab post. There's still some old deep dives that you probably will definitely want to go over. Thank you guys so much for joining. I thank you for all the new members. And remember, if you guys are watching, make sure that you've subscribed to this channel, you guys, because this is a new channel. If you're randomly watching this, you might not even realize it that you're not subscribed to this channel. Make sure you're subscribed. This is a brand new channel and it's only for live streaming. Okay, so make sure that you're subscribed. Thank you so much for everything. If there's any late breaking news, we're going to be talking about it. So make sure you have all your notifications turned on. And with that, you guys, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And let us play ourselves out with some Devil Cody, because that's exactly what Robyn basically is dealing with right now. Okay, so love you guys. Thank you so much for joining, for coming. We love the replay watchers. We love the live watchers. For all my mods, for modding. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Well, I should just be the devil I think I am now.
Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up, look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour. Got demons say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him, on God. Walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city. That's on money, that's on TV, that's on mamas. Nigga, don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging all that face. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid. All that know me from the street. Flexing for what feature? That's like every other week. Talk behind my back. I kick my feet up, have a seat. Cause at the end of the day, all these watching me as I walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him, on God. Walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him, on God. Walk up in this like, yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, I'm really him. Hold up, look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey.